Okay. Today, remembering to do my video timely. So, just started watching a not a panel at Harvard Kennedy School, yeah, I think it's at the business school. The professor running it is in the Kennedy School. It's a panel of Middle East experts, which is to say Israel-Palestine or professors. And I've been listening to a lot of people, not all of whom are professors, and I've been doing my own reading, although some of them are professors. I'm only about 10 minutes into this panel, and it's a range of people. There are there's a professor from Brandeis who I think is more on the Israel side. There's a professor who's more on the Palestine side. There's it's four people in total. So, but I mean, I think they're all kind of trying to find a common ground, which is one thing that's interesting because a lot of the stuff you see, like interviews on YouTube, is contentious. People kind of yelling at each other, and it gets a little aggravating. But just in the 10 minutes or so that I've been listening to this particular panel, I've already heard facts about the last 15 years with respect to Hamas, with respect to Palestine, that I did not know. And it's fascinating how many different facts and angles there are to this whole thing, and how much study it requires to really fully understand it. Because I think people really kind of have blanket understandings that are very high level and don't do it justice. People can understand, okay, Israel's been doing this, Palestine has been doing this, Hamas did this, and there are people latch onto particular aspects of it to allow themselves to feel like they understand, when in fact they don't understand. Somebody will latch on to the concept that, okay, Hamas in its charter has the destruction of Israel. That's all you need to know. Well, it's not all you need to know. I mean, it's a salient fact. If in fact it is a fact, I haven't read the Hamas charter. But that's not the only fact that there is. There's a lot of facts. I mean, like a lot. So, it's far from the only thing you need to know. And there are things like that for both sides, right? So, yeah, basically, it is a very complex situation, and people are uncomfortable with complexity because people want to feel like they have answers. People want to feel like they understand, that they know which side they're on or where they stand, and so they'll kind of make themselves feel like they have that, even if they don't actually have it. People will tell themselves that they understand based on a very limited number of facts, when in fact they really have no understanding. But it makes them feel better. And so I'm listening to this panel, and I've done quite a bit of study of the topic over the past 3 months, but that's really the point. Over the past 3 months, there's only so much you can do in that amount of time, and I have a long way to go. People have been studying this for 40 years, and so there are a lot of facts that I don't know about. But it's a kind of an aha moment for me to listen to these academics, because academics are actually the ones with the facts. Now, some of them, may favor some facts over others, but these are the people who have dedicated their lives to studying a particular topic. These aren't just talk show hosts who know some, headlines and can spout them. These are the specialists, and so they have access to the most facts. And so just in the short time that I've been listening to this panel, it just kind of occurred to me, like, this is good. This is a good group to listen to, because everyone here is deeply knowledgeable. There are no dilettantes here. It doesn't mean I'll agree with everything they say or that they'll agree with each other, but these are people who have dedicated themselves to gaining deep knowledge of a particular situation, and that's a good type of person to listen to.